Salve, salve, rapaziada. Começando mais uma livezinha. Aquele pique. Salve, salve, mano. Tá de boa? Valeu pela presença.
Visions of mana.
Boa tarde. Eu tava? Ah, na vila da terra. É nóis, mano. Tamo junto. Valeu pelo presente. Fechou, mano. Vai me ajudar bastante, mano. Só agradece.
Yes.
The gnome shovel causes a reaction in minor monsters.
It looks monstrous, but it's not attacking. Maybe this golem is here to assist us.
Shall we test that theory?
Não tá com o zóio vermelho. L espaço para desativar.
Oh, this golem is impressive.
I bet it
Legal.
can do something about the rock mechanisms. It seems strong enough to me.
Empurrar isso aqui. Não, empurrar ele não consegue, mas vai no soco, né? É coisa.
It opened. Now we can move forward.
The
Quem mandou
gateway
você
is
desativar?
indeed inviting. Shall we proceed?
Parede aqui, ó. Você passa aqui? Não. Sabia que tinha coisa. Curando. Salve, Black. Só de boa, mano? Tranquilão?
Got some
Tarde.
Taking this.
É nóis, tamo junto. Valeu pelo apoio.
Grizzly.
Também não tinha nada de importante ali dentro. Aqui tem um negócio pra ativar, hein?
I feel sick. You're mine. They weren't so tough.
atrás, mano. Tem um negócio ali. Aqui é com um golem que ative, eu acho. Aqui também. Sim, se não me... Sim, tem. Ele é de nova geração. Não sei se tem pro PS4, mas PS5 eu tenho certeza que sim. É PS5, os novos Xbox, PC.
It's working. Got some syrup.
Ali ele não vai porque ele não pula. Dá a volta.
Power of mana. Got some syrup.
My clothes are gonna make a dust cloud once I brush them off. I too fear for the condition of my fur after this
Tem
foray.
que ser satisfatório.
Grizzly.
Esse jogo cara, vale a pena jogar. Eu tô com umas 10 horas de jogo, mais ou menos. É, quase 11 horas de jogo. Tá cada vez melhor. A história dele é boa, a jogabilidade boa. É muito satisfatório jogar também. Aqui só. Aqui é empurrar o negócio. Eu posso dar um soco no negócio. Esse aqui ele já tá ativo. Eu liberei o poder da terra agora.
Help us out. Thanks for
Porque
the
tudo
pick
é
me
novo
up.
ainda, essa questão.
This is kind of exciting. Nice.
Vale a pena, mano. Jogos da série Mana é sempre muito bom. E ele é bem nostálgico. Ele tem aquela pegada dos jogos antigos. As músicas e tal, a história.
Thanks for the pick me up.
Você se sente jogando um jogo das antigas, lá da era do PS1, PS2. Ali pra... Mas tem mais um negocinho ali. Esse aqui é só os golem.
Come forth.
Ele lembra um pouco Kingdom Hearts. Não sei se você já jogou. Na questão da gameplay e tal. Combate. E ele tem umas paradas legais, tipo... Quer ver eu mostrar pra você? Esse aqui, ó. Elemental. Os receptáculos aqui, tipo, ó. Você pode colocar qualquer receptáculo em qualquer carinha. Aí muda... Por exemplo, ó, pegar... Se eu colocar o da água, ele usa uma espadona. E já muda completamente a armadura, o combate, os especiais, tudo. Ou eu posso colocar da lua, do vento. O que eu liberei agora foi da terra. Daí já é outra arma também. Por enquanto eu tô usando o do fogo, que eu gostei. Aí ele usa a lança e o escudo. Mas você pode colocar em qualquer um dos carinha aqui. E vai mudando as armas. As armas, as skills e tudo mais. Então você não fica preso. Não fica preso em uma gameplay só. Essa mina aqui, ó, a arma que ela começa é um negocinho mágico. Ela vem assim. Aí eu coloquei o da água, ela ganhou uma lança. Vou colocar esse aqui, ela ganha tipo um negócio ali, tipo uma bota. Depois se eu colocar tipo, a terra nele, ele já usa uma espadinha, já muda completamente a gameplay.
With spirits heading toward the tower?
Something might have activated. We should endeavor to return to the entrance.
Tem, só que você só anda com esses dois aqui. Esses dois companion ativos. Mas você pode trocar a qualquer momento. Você só vem aqui, ó.
Time to get
Vem aqui, seleciona, puxou pro lado, já era. Dá pra tirar até o personagem principal, pra você ter uma ideia.
to work.
Deixar só os companions. Pode trocar também, ó, se você quiser jogar com algum.
I'll deal with this.
Pera aí, deixa esse aqui. A linha da lua aqui é legal. Tem mais um pra liberar ainda, mas eu não achei. Não cheguei ainda na Vila das Plantas. Pra lá. Não tem nada. O jogo tem um mapa aberto também. Dá pra explorar, tem coisas que você vai fazer mais pra frente, sabe? Você tem que voltar quando você estiver um pouco mais forte. Certos lugares que você só libera com um elemento. Pá, elemento do fogo. Demorou um tempo pra liberar o elemento do fogo. Mas lá no começo do jogo tinha alguns lugares que só dava pra entrar com o elemento do fogo. Tem alguns desafios e tal. Combate não é obrigatório. Pode passar aqui, ó. De boa.
Let's keep moving.
E os companions ajudam, viu? Outra coisa legal que esse jogo tem é que você pode vir aqui, ó, e definir a estratégia deles. Você quer aquele ataque mais, se você quer que ele use os itens pra curar e reviver a galera. Pode definir tudo aqui. Até a skill da elemental você pode definir se quer que ele use ou não. Me diz que se eu cair ali vai dar ruim. O jogo te dá uma liberdade legal.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
Tem uma arma pra ele. Ah, mas ele não usa bastão. E outra classe. liberei tudo. Tem esses 2 lugares, né? Mas o carinha tá lá em cima. Achei legal essa introdução do elemento terra aqui. Cada elemento é bem único.
Yes. You're mine. You're mine. You're mine.
You're not getting away.
You're mine.
Grow stronger with every battle.
Time to shine.
Mente de habilidade. Aqui não quebra. Será que ele quebra o vaso? E montaria também. Explorar. Certo.
That's the second one, right? Let's go back and check.
Honestly, this place feels more like ancient ruins than a working mine.
Grant me power!
Resolve no soco. Do golem.
Let me see. This might be useful.
Well, we've tried what we can. Now what?
We can go in, I guess.
Something tells me this was a bad idea.
Oh dear. Has anyone been hurt?
Just my pride.
The Earth spirits disappeared into the tower.
The ancient Gaians might have made the structure for the spirits originally. Do you figure there's something else in there?
Yeah, probably. Maybe we can find a way in like before. Let's look around the area.
Goodness, the spirits have gone into the tower.
Do they want us to go after them? Maybe Gnome is in there.
There's a chance, at least. I vote we follow.
Got some syrup. Why did they need to make everything so complicated inside this mine?
Gaian economy is based on mining. Maybe they felt protective over their resources.
That makes sense. My dad never liked people messing around in his workspace either.
Tá, mas superfície era onde eu tava.
Wanna do this the hard way, huh? Elemental candle! Elemental candle!
This? It's useless to me. Buckle up. Buckle up.
I can still fight. Come at me! Easy! They weren't so tough. Got some syrup. Come forth! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Help us out!
O negócio vai que vai.
There are things like this in other areas too.
Grant me power! There are more places we can go now. Let's try them out.
I still can't believe the guy and people made all this.
These have to be historical sites of great import. If only
You can handle this? This isn't over! Appreciate it. Easy!
What? Over already?
Aqui tem um golem. Tem uma parede pra quebrar.
Activate!
E com um soco não resolve. Olha quem tá aqui. Gente, por que tem um golem aqui dentro?
This is kind of exciting. A rare item!
Tem um aqui.
Time to shine!
Salve Marata, só de boa? Curiosidade. Ô Oscar, só de boa, mano. Seja bem-vindo. Boa tarde.
Just one place left.
Yep, let's keep this up.
Como é que sobe?
Got some syrup.
Essa é uma hora pra atacar minha rinite.
Taking this.
É terrível que tem 2 golem aqui. Tem um design, será?
Grant me power.
There you are, little cactus.
Tranquilão, mano? Só de boas.
Oh,
Tá, falta um.
take this. Here I go. This was our victory. Power of mana.
Ó, aqui não tem ele.
Did that noise come from the center of this thing?
We might be able to enter the tower now. Let's go.
Cadê? Deixa eu ver se não tem nada aqui. Tem ali em cima. É mecaria pro alto.
Come forth. I'm brimming with power.
Ah, piramba. Eu aqui. Aqui agora. tem cão caça com gato.
Yes! Got some syrup!
O importante é dar um jeito de subir.
There's a way down. That's all the invitation I need.
The spiritual power here feels strange.
Ah, vai vir chefão.
Stagnated.
Com
I don't like
certeza.
the sound of that. Well, let me check on my stock of items and gear.
Arena aberta. Chefãozinho. Sem dúvida é um chefãozinho, mano. Olha esse aqui. Já conheço.
I thought my mind was playing tricks, but no. There's something here.
É.
Quite the overwhelmingly oppressive presence.
We didn't come this far underground to get scared off now. Show yourself.
Oh,
Here it comes!
Vai ter guardado especial, né? Beleza.
What beat I survive?
That's not like any mole I've ever seen. Careful, everyone! Let's listen to the voices of the spirits. Perhaps they'll guide us.
Ask for it.
Salamando! You're mine, Got it!
Ah, então assim que solta aqui no ar também.
Salamando candle! What's it got there? Whatever it is, we better take it. Making it angry.
Tá o outro ali já.
Here, use this. It's immobilized. Nicely done. Don't hold back, everyone. No needs us. We have to finish this.
I'm ready to overgrown branches for tail and run.
Take this. It's immobilized. Nicely done. Behold my power.
Cuidado.
Unleashing my full power. Take this.
Olha esse quebrou.
Salamando candle. Salamando candle.
A gente tá bem forte. Tá bom. Vou ter que tomar um remédio.
I'm no expert, but that looks like a mineral deposit to me. Perhaps Gnome's power isn't as weak as we feared.
If the Earth still has life, then Gnome's gotta be around somewhere. Keep searching.
What are you talking about? I'm right here! Woo-wee! Jewel Eater done gone and made a mess of this place.
gnome, I would guess?
Now ain't that a sight for sore eyes? Alms, in my mind! What can I do you for?
We were looking for you. What are you doing hiding out in a monster's lair? Did you want to get eaten?
What do you mean, monster lair? This here mine is mine. Not my fault that Jewel Eater came and gobbled me up whole.
Hang on. You were inside that thing?
Glad we arrived when we did.
So am I. Jewel Eater was sucking the earth dry of all his leftover mana power. Now that it's gone, everything ought to balance out. And I got a bit of the old pep in my step again. What doesn't kill you, I guess. Whoa! Nap time's over, though. Time for me to resurface before another monster gets hungry. If y'all follow.
Fica bugado.
Well, I'll be. You done dug up an elemental in the mines.
Jumping pumpkins! People still live in Guju. Must have been underground for too long. I figured y'all left once the village was destroyed.
Guju's seen better days, to be sure. But now that you're back, Gnome, maybe...
Sorry to say, but my powers just ain't what they used to be back in the day.
About that, we actually came to ask for your help, Gnome. The soil in Dede won't grow anything. If our jack seed won't sprout, we can't get up the cliffs and make our way to Elusia Isle. Is there anything you can do?
Aha! So that's why y'all went out of your way to find me. Well, I hate to disappoint my fans. Rise and shine, my little earth spirits. These servants of mana need your help. Lend them a hand now, you hear?
Does the ground seem warmer to you?
There! That ought to fix your plant problem.
Couldn't you have used this power to keep Guju from falling?
I'm plumb tapped out of mana at this point, and without an alm to replenish it, well... Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. What turns to stone stays stone, I'm afraid.
Then, there's nothing we can do for Liza?
Guju is gone. About time y'all quit worrying about the past and start focusing on the lands that still have a chance, if you ask me. It's time for you to go back to the Dede Cliffs. It's a long way yet before you reach the mana tree.
A poignant reminder of our remaining responsibilities.
Cheer up! Y'all are a beacon of hope to people like us. Word of the new Olm of the Moon managed to reach all the way out here.
Huh? How did you hear about Etern?
Merchants travel here and there, bringing wares and stories alike. All I know is that for 16 years, there's been no Olm from Etern. But if the parish can come back after so long, why not Guju? There may even be hope for dear Liza yet.
Please, take care of Liza for me.
You worry about yourselves. We can take care of our own.
Give the goddess a holler for me.
Time to head back to Dede. The jack seed should sprout.
Eu já volto, pega café. Voltei.
Now, let's go back to the Dead Cliffs.
Wait, how are we getting back over there?
There's only an ocean between us.
Shall we survey the situation at the northern shore?
Let's go! Go faster! This feels great! Go faster! This feels great!
Parece aqueles templos.
Go faster!
Go faster.
Grizzly!
Tá tomando. Só pra ficar ligeiro. Aquele savezinho. Viagem rápida. Ah, eu não consigo viajar para outros.
Go faster!
Entendi.
No signs of Vuskov nearby.
Oh, try out the fairy
Da
flute.
flauta.
You should be able to hear it.
Update do bichinho, nada, vai ser louco. E aí, Play, só de boa, mano? O bichinho nada pra caramba,
We
mano.
made it safe and sound.
Might I suggest we meet with Molabay at the garrison as soon as possible?
Seja bem-vindo, mano. Boa tarde. Bichinho nada, mó rápido, velho.
Glad to be back. It feels like we were gone for ages.
This time, we'll make it to the top of the cliffs for sure.
We better. I didn't spend all that time over in Guju for nothing, you know.
É.
Taking this?
I don't feel any power from the earth spirits yet.
When the ceremony commences, we shall see a difference, I am sure.
You have a point. Might
Do you think it'll go any better with the seed this time?
With Gnome's blessing, I think the soil will have enough power. It'll work, now that we have him on our side.
I am prepared to climb if this fails.
you do reap what you sow, as they say. You heard the
Então,
queen.
mano.
Be prepared for any outcome.
Primeiro ele perdeu o tributo da terra.
Please work.
E ela
Gotta
tinha que
get
se
to-
sacrificar, daí ele levou ela embora. Ela virou pedra. Aí a vila inteira foi destruída.
I can feel a change in the energy of the soil.
Depois ele roubou a
We should attempt the watering ceremony
alma
one more
da-
time.
da Rina.
spirits of Earth, we beseech you, bring life forth from this barren soil.
Quebrar na porrada.
Guide the alms over the cliffs and to Elusia beyond.
Lúcia. Se só tem esse caminho, ele vai ter que passar por aí.
Val?
Hina, I'll take care of your core stone. I swear.
Carinha tá puto da vida.
Not many people venture this far.
There may not be many methods of restocking our packs. Confirm your stores before we climb.
Aw, but I want to go up now.
Me too. But Palamina's right. Let's check our provisions first.
Alms, Soulguard. Milos Woods lies just beyond the cliffs. It is a vast and treacherous jungle. Within the forest, you will find Verdius Burrow, hidden home of the Sproutlings. It is one of them who will become the Alm of Wood. Once the Alm joins your party, you will be that much closer to the Mana Tree. You are well on your way to ensuring the survival of our world. Safe travels on the road to Elusia.
Bora. Então,
This feels wonderful.
A tiring trek it has been, but we have come far.
It's all thanks to the spirits.
é também que ele deu
Ever
vários
since
indícios que,
I've been
né,
thinking about
ia
how we
dar
take
ruim.
their powers for granted in our everyday lives.
True. But with the Alm's sacrifice, we can ensure that mana flows to the spirits of earth, fire, wind, water, the moon, and all the rest.
Wow. Get a look at those trees.
Verdius should be in view once we reach beyond this road. The Alm may have already been appointed.
We'll have to see if we come across Orin or the Alm of Wood first, I suppose.
Brace yourselves, everybody.
Tributo da madeira. É mais tributo da floresta, né? Mas
Whoa. What kind of trees are these? I've never seen anything like them.
The plant life on top of the cliffs doesn't seem to suffer from the same issues as the ones below.
I suppose all of Elusia Isle is isolated from the lands we know. In fact, I wonder how the Mana Tree first came to flourish here.
We're hot on Orin's trail now.
Leave it to us. We won't let Orin keep Hina's core stone.
Are the plants this weird because we're near the Mana Tree?
That, or it's because there aren't any people to keep the woods in check.
é um lugar
Don't get
legal,
lost,
hein?
okay? I don't know if I'd be able to find anyone in here.
Tributo da madeira.
Grizzly!
Eu não.
This might be useful.
Também achei estranho isso aí. Agora tá pelona, filho. Ué?
Huh. What happened to that big flower?
Might it feed on the mana power of monsters, perhaps?
A balanced ecosystem between monster and plant. These woods are very interesting.
Então não é uma boa eu sair matando os bichos.
Yes! Looks like I'm in luck, huh?
Sair matando os bichos, vai morrer as plantas. Morrer as plantas, aí eu que tô sendo o vilão da história. Só se o jogo falar que tem que matar. Os bandidinhos. Nossa, isso aí no Legend of Mana era um pé no saco.
Taking this?
My father told me once that there's an herb that only grows in these woods. It's a highly sought-after steamed bun seasoning, apparently.
Niccolo sure knows a lot of things about a lot of things, huh?
É, mas no caso tá mandando eu destruir a planta, né?
Yes!
Destruir a planta, tacar fogo na Babilônia.
Taking this?
Ele tá com... Não vou destruir a planta não.
Grizzly!
Por outro caminho.
Taking this?
É bonito.
Taking this?
Cada lugar é único nesse jogo.
Jackstock. It just kept growing and growing.
Não tem aquela sensação de estar repetindo o cenário.
Touchy. I wanted a better view and you happened to be next to me, so...
É sempre um lugar bem único.
Moved to platform.
Pegar o checkpoint, eu tô muito bicho, velho.
Yes! Did Orin already make it this far? It's weird that we haven't passed each other, even though we're heading toward the same place.
There is but one road to Elusia Isle. It does
que
not
achei.
sound possible.
Look! A cactus!
Não só cada cenário é único, como cada elemento também é único. As mecânicas que envolvem o elemento são únicas. Então eu tenho que destruir as plantas, não tem jeito.
Grizzly! Taking this? Wanna do this the hard way, huh? Come at me! Take this! Come at me! Thanks! Take this! This should be the last of it.
The flower has disappeared. Something must have changed in the environment.
Well, there were other flowers like this one around.
Don't waste too much time.
Take this! You're mine! Gathered enough mana! I can still fight! You're mine! Come at me! This one's too big to get around.
There may be a connection to the other curiously large blossoms in the vicinity.
tem bicho pra caramba.
I can do this.
Fogo na floresta.
The enemies and their corresponding flora have been conquered.
Which came first, the flower or the monster?
Tem outro. Tá tudo.
Yes!
Quer dizer, com um poderzinho bem mais ou menos agora. O negócio tá.
You're mine! Come at me!
Ó.
The large flowers along our way are all gone, it seems.
That means we can keep moving forward. Let's get going.
Quando eu vejo a área muito aberta assim, eu já suspeito de boss.
Let me see. Is this?
De poder adicionando mais slots. Da terra. Imunidade à petrificação. De defesa pra ele. Ela depois eu coloco, não tô usando ela. Tem que viver vida, né? Muito ataque, cadê água? Tira da água. Pra ele eu coloco aumento de vida. Ele é o primeiro a cair.
Is this a settlement of some kind?
There don't appear to be any settlers.
Excuse me! Is anyone here? Nope. Nothing.
It doesn't look as bad off as Guju. We would know if disaster had struck another town.
Huh?
Did you hear that?
Sounds like music. Does Orin play the guitar?
Calm down. It's probably just one of the citizens of Verdius.
I believe that riveting refrain is coming from over there. Shall we investigate?
There's gotta be someone around playing that song, right? Let me see. This might be useful.
Bom, é aqui que nós vamos encontrar o último compênio.
Got some syrup. Let me see. Is this? Taking this? Yes. Grizzly.
Da floresta ali.
Taking this?
It's coming from here.
We are all here in order to persevere. A part of this interwoven life that keeps the world from strife. Not moving on, no matter what, oh yeah. So long as
Vamos meter a porrada.
are alive, we can grow and sing and thrive.
Pô, legal
Looks
ver.
like jam number 1460 is another keeper. Not bad, not bad. Gosh, the fairy is taking her sweet time this year.
Those were
Routine.
some weird lyrics.
Well, I didn't really ask for your input. Get out of town! You wouldn't happen to be the convoy of alms now, would you? I'm Jule, custodian of the burrow, a sproutling, obviously. Oh, you came all this way, but I'm sorry to say there's no alm of wood just yet.
I guess that means we're stuck here for now.
Wait a second. 1, 2, 3. Is it just me, or are we missing people?
Due to some complications on our journey, the Alms of Light and Darkness will join us later. I am Palomina, Alm of Water.
Oh, I'm the Soul Guard, Val.
Morley, Alm of the Moon.
They call me Karina, Alm of Wind, and this pretty lady is Ramco.
Golly, a sacred beast cub. Still growing, I see. Were you raised outside of Elusia?
Hang on. Do you know Ramco?
Nope. We only just got acquainted, but I know plenty about these sacred beasts. That's everyone. Oh, what about the Alm of Fire? Did something happen to the Alm from Tiania?
She, Hina. She lost her core stone. We're looking for the person who stole it from us, and we're actually in a hurry.
Not sure what you mean by core stone, but losing things is never fun.
Sounds like most people haven't heard of core stones.
The only news I can give you is no news. Sorry. There's nobody here but us Sproutlings, and I haven't seen any thieves come through the burrow in, well, ever probably. Plus, there's nothing beyond Verdius but the mana tree, so... Oh yeah, and that boulder at the entrance with the legendary sword stuck in it, but that's it. Huh?
Legendary sword?
Oops, look at the time. I have to go water my friends. Bye.
Wait!
What sword was he talking about? Am I the only one in the dark here?
The goddess of mana was said to have given a legendary sword to her hero champion. But I could have never fathomed that the fairy tale was fact.
Orin and Hina talked about it once. I didn't think it was real either.
Perhaps the kernel of truth behind the myth originated here in Elusia. It is the home of the mana tree.
Our search for Orin might be a bust, but we still need an alm of wood. We should ask that kid from earlier what's up.
True. Let's find him.
He has to water his... what? Better look for him, I guess.
Legal encontrar um brotinho. Quando a gente ia fumando, eu achava que ele era realmente uma planta. Como era um jogo do PS1, não dava pra ver que era uma roupa.
Let me see. Nice.
Agora eu sei que é uma roupa.
Let's rest up. Let's plan our
Vai
next move.
salvar aqui, né? Apesar de ter save automático. Você sabe.
Got some syrup. Let me see. Nice. Taking this.
I'm sorta in the middle of my daily duties. Mind getting out of my way?
Do all custodians water the plants here?
Of course! Who else? I have to take care of my friends.
Friends?
Sure! This tree here is a good friend of mine.
Wait, what? This tree is a sproutling?
Oh, I guess you wouldn't know. When a sproutling goes to sleep for a long time, we tend to turn into trees. Every 4 years, just in time for the pilgrimage, one of my hibernating friends grows the most beautiful flowers. The alluring fragrance beckons the fairy to the burrow, and that lucky sproutling gets to be the alm. Only the most vibrant of sproutlings can blossom, making them the perfect candidates for the alm of wood. Our patron elemental wants lush foliage on all of her envelopes.
But when are the buds meant to bloom?
Usually the trees are already in bloom by the time the convoy of alms arrives. But not this year. There's probably no hope for the burrow after all. I suppose we all gotta go sometime.
Whoa, hold on. No need to jump straight to utter destruction.
Nope. I think this is it for us. No flowers, no fairy, no future. Anyway, I'm sure you've all got stuff to do. Some bandit you're tailing or whatever.
He's really gonna give up on his homeland? Just like that?
Julie
Nada,
seems
mina
really
desistiu.
knowledgeable about the pilgrimage.
sei lá.
There's a lot more I want to ask him. A rare item! Taking this.
Was there something else you needed, or were you that curious about my work?
There's a lot we don't know about all this. I was hoping for answers.
A chat would kill time better than my usual rounds. As you wish. All sproutlings remain dormant for long periods with one exception. We alternate who looks after the rest of us while we sleep. As the custodian, I water my sleeping friends each and every day. I woke up 4 years ago, just as the last pilgrimage was coming through the burrow.
So for 4 years, you've been watering these guys waiting for them to bloom? All by yourself?
Of course. Though, I guess it's not gonna matter much anymore if there's no alm. Might as well hang up my watering can.
You can't be out of options already. Have you talked with your patron elemental? Maybe she can help.
What a silly thing to say. Alms are
Demorou,
appointed,
mano. Tamo
not
junto.
requested.
Olha
There's
pela
nothing I
presença.
can do about this.
But how
É
do you
nóis,
know
mano.
if you don't try? I went directly to Sylphin and asked to be made the Alm.
É
You
nada,
don't want
valeu,
this
mano.
place to be destroyed, right? Then do something. Anything. Go ask the Elemental of Wood to
Depois
hurry
eu
it
colo
up.
lá na live.
You've got to be joking. She's joking, right?
Karina's telling the truth. She went out and found the Elemental of Wind in order to request her position as the Alm.
But that's going against the hand of fate. Perhaps mortals like yourself try to defy destiny, but that's not how we do things up here. Sproutlings take what life gives us, and we're grateful for it. I don't know how many thousands of years ago it was, but we watched your world teeter on the edge of destruction. All the while we waited, tending the seeds as we've always done. Whatever hand fate deals us is our burden to bear. How egotistical to assume you know better than the goddess herself.
Egotistical? That's rich coming from a stubborn weed like him.
He's not wrong to stick to his principles. He just needs some perspective. Is following the will of the world really worth accepting the destruction of all you hold dear?
Dependendo do caso.
Not that the workings of the Hand of Fate aren't important, but Karina's got a good point too. I don't want Julay to give up hope. Got some syrup!
You're a pushy bunch, you know that? What is it this time?
You're the one who ran off. We weren't done with our conversation.
Actually, I didn't have anything else to say to you folks. I've said my piece. No need to get worked up about it. I'll tell you what. If an alm of wood is chosen, you'll be the first to know. So go ahead and look around for that corkstone or what have you.
It's corestone, not corkstone. And that's our friend Soul you're talking about, bub. Hina, the Alm of Fire, had her corestone stolen by Orin. If we don't get that piece of her back, then Tiania is in danger. Verdia still has a chance, so use it. How can you stand around and throw your hands up like none of this is in your control? Don't you care what happens to the burrow? Think of your dormant friends. Don't you want to save them? Isn't that worth asking to become the Alm of Wood yourself?
Look, pal, I'm not going to take much more of your sass. You think I'm not worried about the fate of my home? There should be blooms by now. It's not supposed to be like this. Without flowers, the fairy won't come. Without the fairy, us sproutlings lose our purpose. No lives to preserve, it'd be the end of everything. Maybe this is my fault. I could have overwatered the burrow or pruned something I wasn't supposed to. That worry is always on my mind.
Julay,
Here's a thought, Julay. We could all search for the reason the flowers aren't blooming.
Huh? But don't you need to find that errand guy who stole from you?
You said so yourself. No one has come through the burrow but us. We trust you to know what's going on in your home. Besides, I'm the Soul Guard. It's my duty to find the Alm and protect them from harm.
Look, I appreciate the thought, but there's no cure for the burrow. It's pointless.
oh, honestly. Stop quitting before you start, kid. Come on, folks. We've got a job to do. I think this place doesn't get enough sunlight. That's what.
The landscape in Verdius hasn't changed in millennia. They would have had problems long before now if it was the sun.
Maybe Gnome's powers are too weak to reach here?
It is true that Elusia is a tad far from other terrain. The solution may be that the sustenance given to the sprouts is being sucked dry.
That's a lot of leads to eliminate. Let's take a look around the area first.
The reason... Wait, could it be...
Where'd Julay get off to? Well, while we wait for him, we can try to figure out the cause of all this. The whole area is covered in plants. No one can get through all this. Maybe that's for the best. We don't want Orin sneaking past us. Unless he's the one that blocked it off?
Val, I surrender. I don't know anything about growing plants.
This foray is fascinating. Practically none of this flora was included in the almanacs of my adolescence.
There's no getting around it. We have to ask the elemental of wood for help.
Great idea. If the elemental doesn't know what's wrong, no one will.
Aww, I wanted to be the one to rub it in Jule's face when we found the answer.
Sorry to disappoint you, Karina, but we haven't got the time to waste on fumbling around in the undergrowth.
Dryad is the elemental of wood, and well-versed of these wilds. But who can say where we may find her? Would that I knew.
At times like these, it's best to ask the locals.
Ugh, great. You gotta bother Jule again. Just what I need.
Huh? It can't be.
Hello again, weary travelers! What a surprise!
How did you get here?
Don't you know there's a big old stalk that reaches all the way up here? My sisters and I didn't want to waste this once in 4 years opportunity, so we climbed up.
We figured now was the perfect chance to gather exotic ingredients like Verdius nectar for flavorings and potions.
Besides, this place has everything! Ancient forests, dangerous pilgrimages, mysterious Gaian explorers. What's not to
Todos
like?
misteriosos de Gaia.
Sounds like you three have a full itinerary.
Wait a minute. Did you say Gaian explorers? Where did you see one of those?
Oh, there was a dashing young adventurer of that description over by the tree. We saw him ahead of us. We did lose track of him, though.
Had to focus on keeping our footing and all.
Orin's on his way.
Did you see a sproutling around here? Short, green, leafy?
Nope. But I sure would love to meet a sproutling in the flesh. Bark? What was that? A terrifying cry, that's what! It came from the direction of Milos Woods. Someone might be in trouble!
Could be Jule, or even Orin. Let's check it out.
Oh, before you go, do you need to stock up on anything? Now's your chance!
Anything you want, for a price. Grab the goods you need to save your friend. Don't get stingy now. Buy, buy, buy!
They're the spitting image of father in miniature.
That cry
Sabia
was
que
coming
aquele
from
lugar ia ser uma
Milos.
arena de
We
boss.
have to check it out.
Welcome!
Sabia.
Peruse at your leisure. I seem you happy doing business with you. 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 Come back anytime.
Welcome! All these goods are the cream of the crop. Take a link new for your purchase. Take
Armadura.
a link new for your purchase. Take a link new for your purchase. Take a link new for your purchase. Come back again sometime.
Welcome. Come back anytime.
Welcome!
Mas ataque e defesa em 10%.
Come again soon.
Tiro de fogo. Ô, louco, bicho. Agora eu vou tirar. Ataque, muita defesa em 15. PS, tá dando movimento. Aqui. Ataque e defesa. Pode ser que você morre muito fácil. A defesa. Elemento, habilidade, ira de fogo, purificação do mal, selo. Beleza.
Welcome. You can't go wrong with these goods.
20.
You won't find weird things from your business. You won't find weird things from your business. Come again soon.
Let's plan our next move.
Julie, what are you doing over there?
What am I doing? What are you doing?
We can handle this. Stand back.
We call this critter grappler vine. It was too strong for me to uproot it when it decided to nest near the burrow. Be careful.
It's coming for us. Get ready, everyone.
We need to weed out enemies like this one.
Quit causing trouble, you troublemaker!
Just what I need. Just figure out which element works best. Nice. Keep at it. You can handle this. No holding back. You're mine. You're mine.
The monster is mobile.
You're mine.
Ficar uma planta carnívora.
You're mine. Here I go. Gather enough men. This feels sick.
Também de braço.
Not so tough now, are you?
was a close call. We were almost too late. Why did you wander off on your own?
Oh, look in the mirror, buddy.
Oh, now what?
I mean, that you made me wonder if Grappleline might be the cause of the problems in the burrow. Don't get me wrong, this could all still be by the goddess's will, but I wasn't quite as sure anymore. And you all seem so convinced that something could be done, so I wanted to check. But then I got attacked.
Huh. And here I thought you were mad at us again. Glad to see we've convinced you to change your stubborn ways.
That's one way to put it.
Destiny doesn't just fall into your lap every time.
Maybe. But you weren't able to figure out what keeps the flowers from blooming either, right?
Yeah, we're definitely not experts in gardening. But when in doubt, it's best to ask for help. Jule, do you know where the elemental of wood is?
Dryad? Easy peasy. Let me give her a ring. Oh, Dryad.
Salve, Renan. Só de boa, mano? Seja bem-vindo. Boa tarde.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Só de boa, mano. E tu?
You got here fast. Were you nearby?
Oh, forgive me. That is to say, I was looking for you, Jule. But then I saw you were tied up with Grappleline and wasn't certain what to do. Oh, dear. The Alms. Please excuse me. I am known as Dryad.
A particular
Seja
pleasure
bem-vindo,
indeed,
mano.
Dryad.
Espero que goste.
We were just inquiring as to your whereabouts.
Yes, I could hear you from over there. And I think I may know what caused all of this fuss. As Jule guessed, Grappleline was the one behind it all. It absorbed all the nutrients from the plants, stunting their growth. That's why the flowers wouldn't blossom.
Well, the monster is gone now. So that means...
The flowers, my friends. Dryad, this is great.
Só de boa,
There'll
mano.
be an alm after all.
We can expect the blooms at any moment.
Gee whiz. There's still so much to do. I have to get ready to welcome the fairy. Meet you back in Vertius.
He's got some spring in his step now.
Could I ask you, Alms, and you, Sir Soulguard, to join Jule?
Sure!
Irregular as the situation may be, you will be one of the few pilgrimages to see the flowering firsthand. That should count for something, I think.
Jule's in a better mood. I guess he gets grouchy when he's worried.
Lucky
Eu
for
tô
us.
forte, véi.
For now, let's head to the appointment
Ok,
ceremony of
quem
the
vai?
Alm of Wood.
Eu tô realmente forte. O chefão deu nem pro cheiro.
Dryad, come on. Shake a root.
Again, my apologies for the delay. I was considering Vertius's future and consulting with the denizens of the woods and such. Now then, let me see. With this spring breeze, I bid the trees awaken, bloom forth.
Ué. Ah, do grupo do Daniel. Pode crer. Se quiser divulgar teu canal aí, mano, é exclamação super. Aí eu passo lá, deixo um like, se inscreva. Salve Capim, só de boa, mano. Seja bem-vindo.
How unexpected.
Tranquilão?
No flowers on the sleeping trees, but a flower blossoming right out of your head. Ow! Blossoming sproutling Jule. By the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Alm of Wood. Ah, this scent is divine.
My hibernating friends didn't bloom. I did. A humble custodian like me? An alm? I thought only dormant sproutlings were fated to blossom.
Oh, yes, well, you see, I was planning to choose you from the very beginning. That's why I
Vamos
went
escrever lá,
searching
mano.
for you. Would you, Jule, be my emissary to the Mana Tree and fulfill the duty of the Alm of Wood?
You
Aí
got
sim,
it,
mano.
Dryad.
Da hora.
Oh, but if I'm the Alm of Wood, who will stay to tend and water my sleeping friends? They could brown or shrivel up and wither without proper hydration. I can't leave them alone like that, Dryad. That'd be worse than any
Ah, eu já sou inscrito,
disaster
Renan.
that could befall Vertius.
A maioria das pessoas lá do grupo eu já sou inscrito.
Jule?
Ver
Come
qual que
to
foi o
us.
teu
We
vídeo mais
have a message
recente.
for you. Wait, that's...
Jule? What's wrong?
I can hear my friends. They want to tell me something. Come on, let's go talk to them.
I didn't notice anything, but I guess Jule could hear the voices of his friends. Better stick with him and check this
Deixei um
out.
salve lá.
Yes,
Tempo pra receber. Pera, ele entrou no grupo? Não.
Jule, you kept us company with your joyful singing. We
Ah,
asked
tranquilo.
Dryad to
Muita
choose
gente, né, mano?
you
No
as
grupo.
the Alm on
Tem
our
103
behalf.
pessoas.
That monster in Milo's
Joguinho
woods has
aí.
been
Qual a
draining us of
história?
our mana. We have
É
nothing to spare
a
on
história.
our lives.
A história da árvore mana.
Grapplevine is defeated, but it will take
Meu carinha é um
time before we can
guardião.
bloom
Ele
again.
tem que levar os
Too much
tributos
time
à
to
árvore
avoid the
mana.
destruction
Aí eles
of the
meio que se
world.
sacrificam e a alma
Well, what
deles
will you do without a
meio que
custodian?
salva o mundo,
You'll
sabe?
dry up.
A mana
Don't
é
worry
tipo uma
about us.
magia que protege o
Things will
mundo.
work out.
Aí cada um é de um
Believe in the
elemento.
future of the burrow. We need you to
Cada um
convey the
tributo de
wishes of
um
the
elemento.
Sproutlings to the Mana Tree. But you've all waited
Tipo, agora eu
so
cheguei no
long
da
for the chance
floresta.
to be an alm. I can't take that honor away. The
Jogos da
news is,
jogos mana é
together we will
antigo
see
já.
the future flourish.
Tem Trials of Mana, Legend of Mana.
Wowie, the elemental vessel.
Cada um conta uma
Dryad Sprig.
história, mas sempre envolvendo a árvore
that's
mana.
how it went.
We forgot to return it before we went to sleep. Sorry. But now that our work here is done, I think it's time to go back to sleep. Enjoy the Mana Tree, Jule.
O jogo é bom, mano.
See each other again.
Quanto mais eu jogo, melhor tá ficando.
Take the words of encouragement from your countrymen to heart. You're lucky they can see you off on your journey. There was no one left in my hometown of Etern to wish me luck when I left with Val. But maybe, just maybe, there's a chance at bringing some life back to the parish if I complete the alms duty. That's my hope, at least.
Morley's right. It would have been nice to leave the veil with everyone's blessing, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. Everyone at home always told me I wasn't fit to be an alm. But this journey has given me a lot to think about now that I'm here.
And this from the person lecturing me about alms and duties just a moment ago. Sounds like the pilgrimage hasn't been easy so far.
O joguinho tá
Thanks.
ficando cada vez
Putting
melhor,
up
mano.
with me earlier. I look forward to our journey together. As short as it is. The Mana Tree is just over there, after all.
Happy to have you, Jule. Oh,
Aí,
what are we
boa.
going to do about the greenery blocking our way out of Vertius?
I apologize. That was my doing. I wanted to ensure that the path to the Mana Tree was protected. I will clear the way. Please give me a moment.
Mais um elemento. Reviver os aliados. Área de cura. Ah, é magia.
The mana
gente.
tree is so close now. Though, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Or
Tá, vamos ver o receptáculo. Ah, ele vai usar a espadinha. Entendi. Vamos ver como fica. Jogos mana é sempre muito bom, mano. Recomendo. A história, jogabilidade, as músicas, até o sonzinho do menu é bom.
I feel the power of the elements.
Legal. Tô com uma armadura maneira. Mas ainda prefiro do fogo. Os outros. Pra ela o leque. Pra ela a espadinha. Ah, eu quero ver aqui. Mudanças. Fiquei curioso. Ela usa um guarda-chuva. Legal.
I feel stronger than ever.
Guarda-chuva, isso aqui é o quê? Cajado? É um cajadinho que ela usa. Isso aqui parece ser legal.
Whoa, what's this new power?
Do fogo e da terra. Vamos ver o da terra. Vai meter a porrada na galera. Eu gostei.
I feel stronger than ever.
Ficou legal. Ele de lâmina sombria e ela de dançarina. Eu vou continuar de Cavaleiro do Fogo mesmo. Mas aqui eu vou mudar a equipe. Não tá descendo. Por que eu não tô conseguindo mudar a equipe? Não dá pra mudar aqui. Mas nesse jogo aqui, você não, mesmo que você não ligue tanto pra gráfico, o gráfico dele é bem bonito, mano. Dependendo da cidade que você tá aqui, nossa, é realmente muito bonito. Sim. Esse tipo de jogo assim, terceira pessoa é essencial.
Oh, good. I shall open the path for you. Heave, heave, and whoosh. There you are.
We have come upon the far corner of Milos Woods.
Once we get out of here, our goal should be in sight.
Excuse me, Sir Soulguard? Beyond these trees is what is known as the Sanctuary of Mana. Unfortunately, only the alms are permitted to enter. The Soul Guard cannot go past the entrance.
Yeah, I know. Either way, first I have my duty to Hina to fulfill. I will get her core stone back.
The merchant sisters saw Orin when they were going up the Jack Tree, right?
Tem cidades que, nossa, o bagulho é impressionante, velho.
If only we had an idea of his plans,
O jogo é
we
bem
could
bonito.
try and head him off.
I don't know the fella, but if this Aaron went to the trouble of climbing up to Elusia, he probably wants something from the mana tree, right? Why don't we stick together at least until we reach the entrance? Who knows? Maybe he'll come to you.
You're right. Let's forge ahead for now.
Oh, do be safe on your travels.
There is a barrier around the Mana Sanctuary. Only alms are able to cross it, I am afraid.
What? Really? But what if we get surrounded by monsters and we don't have Val to take them on?
Don't worry. No monsters can trespass in the sanctuary.
Sounds like Morley did his research. The goddess protects the sanctuary from monsters with that barrier. Milos Woods and the Sanctuary of Mana are all a part of the spirit realm. Or they were, at least.
The what now? Spirit realm?
Well, it's a realm, but for spirits. It's where elementals and sproutlings came from. In the past, it used to be separate from the mortal realm, where humans live. The Mana Goddess used to be able to protect the spirit realm from monsters. But when all the realms merged, that changed.
Merged, you say?
Yup. Once monsters began to emerge in Milos, the goddess had to create the barrier to protect the sanctuary. It's really strong. Strong enough to protect the goddess in the mana tree. So don't worry. There's no way a silly monster could break through and get us.
Oh. Well, okay then. If you're sure.
Every place we visit is unique. Under the cliffs was not nearly as unsullied as this climate.
We are pretty close to the mana tree. Plus, barely anyone but a convoy of arms ever passes through here.
Not people, but it looks like monsters sure do. Tread carefully. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Are you fond of music, Julay?
Sure I am. I've composed 1,460 original songs to date.
1,460 songs?
Aí agora eu consigo.
How?
Bom que dá pra ver os poderes aqui. Lança flecha. Ele não tem uns poderes lá, aquelas coisas, mas... Não sei esse. Ó, chove meteoro, velho. Que isso? Que agressividade é essa? De fogo. De fogo é a mesma coisa. E tá todo mundo feito? Tá.
Ford, were you?
Vou testar. Mais uma habilidade. Depois eu testo.
Yes!
Já chegou como?
Where are the real monsters at? This is kind of exciting. Nice.
Dá nem pro bicho tentar, fi. Não tem uma coisa aqui, mas não onde? Ah, deve estar do outro lado. Vamos ver isso aqui.
Activate. Take it away. Grizzly.
Ih, deu ruim.
Whoa! Grant me power. Take it away. Got some syrup. Taking this.
Not to be nosy, but have you noticed Val spaces out a lot?
Oh, that's probably what he's thinking about Hina.
Huh. Being human comes with a lot of strange
Go put
hang-ups
her
if you
down.
ask me.
I guess this means I've improved.
Legal.
I got this.
Mete a porrada mesmo.
Taking this. Got some syrup.
É uma pegada meio Zelda, meio Kingdom Hearts. É bem nostálgico mesmo o
Let's
jogo.
rest up. Yes. Resonant. Take it away.
Julie, don't your feet hurt from walking on this terrain without shoes?
Hurt? Why would they hurt? These feet were made for walking. What about you? Don't your feet get tired of being crammed in those stiff things all day?
I never thought about it like that.
Espírito da luz.
Taking this.
Isso aqui eu ainda não achei não. Luz e escuridão eu ainda não achei não. Eles não apareceram ainda.
Taking this. Grizzly. Activate. Thanks for the pick-me-up. I think we can use the vessel.
Not so fast!
Watch your step here. Okay. Hold on. I think I saw this in a book one time.
Whoa, we're in the middle of a forest, but it looks like the night sky.
Oh, that's right!
Hello.
Not a lot of plants glow down on the surface.
They might be pretty. Try not to fall into the poison marshes below.
Noted.
O cenário é bem
Then we
único
shall
mesmo.
stick to the tree trunks and make ample use of the spirit's power.
Grizzly! Yes! Got some syrup.
Tô vendo que tem um negócio ali.
Got some syrup. Resonant. Take it away. Got some syrup. Yes.
vou cair ali, né?
Taking this. Help us out! I'm brimming with power. I'll take you all on. Take this!
Keep them coming.
Here I go! You're mine! Okay.
The results speak for themselves.
Tô com na E21, tô botando 24 ali, tranquilo agora.
Yes.
Tá fortinho.
Got some syrup. Yes.
Tá envenenado? Será que ele caiu no negócio?
Got some syrup.
Por que eu não posso bater?
Looks like I'm in luck, huh? Let me see. A rare item.
I can do it.
Elemento candle.
Elemental vessel is ready.
Droga.
Elemental candle. Okay.
I'll be more careful next time.
Yes. Grizzly. Power of Myth. Take it away. Got some syrup. This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Come to think of it, there hasn't been an... All of the...
Cadê o negócio? Bolha venenosa, dispara uma bolha venenosa e tem chance de envenenar o inimigo. Habilidade aura da natureza. Certeza.
the moon for a while now.
Yes. I'm the first in many years, thanks to Val and the others.
I'm not that up to date on current affairs down below, but I'm sure that wasn't easy.
Help us out! I'm brimming with power. Mighty elemental surge! Just what I need. Commanding! Easy!
Nice timing. This? That's the last.
Move! Lock and load! Take this!
The elemental vessel is ready.
A nice reward after all that work.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful. let's rest up.
Oh, wow. This place is beautiful.
The way the sun shines upon the verdure looks just like a scene from a fanciful fairy tale.
I assume every convoy before us has also marveled at this view.
The entrance to the sanctuary is up ahead. Nearly there, folks.
I'm coming. Thanks.
Guess it's my turn.
I'll carry on from here. You're mine! Come at me! You're mine!
E Daniel, só de boa, mano? Seja bem-vindo.
This is how it's done. One left. Appreciate it. Mana.
Taking the fight with us.
Olha pela presença. A equipe aqui fica melhor.
Let me see. Is this?
Tranquilo, nice, mano. Start.
Yes.
We're here. This is the entrance to the Sanctuary of Mana itself.
Bora da mana.
Finally! I'm a bundle of nerves. Excited, anxious, the works. But I guess the mana tree is gonna have to wait. First, we need to get Hina's core stone.
The tree is all the way inside the sanctuary past the gateway, safely tucked away from trespassers and mischief makers.
Orin is likely to be loitering in this location.
This is our last mission before we reach our journey's end.
You said something about a sword being kept here, right?
I sure did. Wanna see? It's stuck in a huge rock. You can't miss it.
Yes! Taking this?
Finally, we've arrived in the domain of the map.
Olha só. Então a lenda era verdadeira.
Is that?
Yup. That's the one and only mana sword. Oh, and a
Olha quem tá ali. Filha da...
Orin?
Vou te deitar na porrada.
Val, I'm sorry. This was the only way I could get my hands on the mana sword.
That's why you're here? The sword?
That's right. Do you even know the miracles I can perform with this power? I can save Liza, cure her of her cursed petrification. And that's not even the half of it. She's still the Alm of Earth. Until I can release her, she'll never be free. That's why I need the sword. I have to change the world for the better. Get rid of the Alm's sacrifice altogether. So
Vou
that
te
our
meter a
loved ones
porrada,
don't have
filhão.
to die to preserve the future for the rest of us.
You're saying you sacrificed Hina's life in order to save Liza? We trusted you, Orin. Both of us did. And you betrayed us!
As the Soul Guard, you're charged with ensuring the alms meet their ends by completing the pilgrimage. You were prepared to lose Hina then? I just made her sacrifice come a little earlier than expected. For the sake of the world, you can hate me. I won't blame you. But with my plan, we'll never have to sacrifice another person ever again. Alms will no longer have a reason to exist. We'll be freed from this horrible tradition of loss and regret.
Não, baixa a cabeça
Sorry,
não, truta. Vamos meter a porrada nele.
I think Orin might be right about this. Hina and other alms before her were denied the life they wanted to live. His words are tempting.
Val, you can't.
Even so, the alms have never been just a means to an end. Not to me. Their sacrifice has to mean more than that. This world exists because the alms carry with them the hopes and dreams of all those who came before and those who will come after them. I know in my heart that this world is sick. But Hina was never meant to be used as a pawn by anyone.
Of course she wasn't. None of us want her life to be lost in vain.
There has to be a way to obtain the Mana Sword without Hina's Core Stone.
Regardless, this should not be your call. It is pitifully presumptuous of you to assume you know the wishes of all alms, past and present.
My Sproutling friends entrusted me with this duty, and I mean to see it through. You don't speak for me, mister.
Thanks, everyone.
É isso aí, vamos quebrar ele na
As
porrada.
long as I have friends on this journey who need me, I'll continue to serve them as the Soul Guard. Even if we end our pilgrimage at the Mana Tree, I'm in charge of my own destiny. Hina is my responsibility. You have to return her Core Stone now, Orin!
You can't stop this. Without a Core Stone, I can't pry the Mana Sword from this rock. I have to bring back the world of Fadiel for Liza. No. For all of us who don't want to lose the people we hold dear. In the past, there were no alms to sacrifice. Mortals, spirits, Benevodon monsters, even the goddess herself, all lived in the different realms that made up Fadiel. But years ago, the 5 realms were condensed into one. That mangled world was called Kidiel. It's the world that you and I know today. With the power of the Mana Sword, we can return Kidiel to the Fadiel it once was. Split it into a world that doesn't need to have soul offerings. The Mana Sword is right in front of us. They say that only the Chosen One can wield it. If that's the case, then that's just what I'll be. Even if it means betraying my friends, my village.
Acho que tu não entendeu, que é só escolhido.
Have the sword.
Não tu que tá escolhendo. Boa sorte com isso aí. Pega a espada aí, irmão. Quebrar você na porrada com ela ou sem ela.
Orin! What are you doing with Hina's Core Stone? No, Hina!
Vai, besta. E...
You're the voice I heard from the megalith.
Aí eu já não
Aren't
sei.
you?
Stop it!
Aí eu já não sei. O mano ali até dava. Isso aí eu já não sei. Embaçou.
Earth shall be first.
Earth? Give me that sword! I earned it!
Vai lá, besta. Ela vai te dar um tapa. Viu?
Orin! Return Hina's Core Stone now!
You are not even worth the stretch of my sword arm.
It can't be. Delphos? After all this time?
My, correct, Sproutling. Your reward is the ruination that awaits you all.
Ruínas? Vou meter ele a porrada também, não.
Can't have Hina's core stone. I won't let him.
I never saw myself battling against the steel Delphos in this lifetime.
Nice. Behold my power.
Não vai perdoar, não.
Or finish.
I will ruin you!
Time to swallow the spirit. You're mine. You're mine. It's immobilized. Nicely done.
Your way to defend against this. All we can do is run.
Flame saber. Elemental cannon.
Hey, Al. I don't know if we can defeat this guy.
Won't let him win. I can't. That's it. Don't stop attacking.
Posso prender o meu poder, velho.
I will ruin you!
That's it. Don't stop attacking.
Spirit will answer our call.
Take this. I'm still kicking.
My power is dwindled.
It's immobilized. Nicely done.
É pra dentro.
He's far too powerful!
There's no way we can win this.
All our advances will be futile if our adventure ends here.
I'm all for retreating personally.
Olha
Trent,
só.
you're helping us?
This land will not be desecrated by the powers of evil on my watch.
Never thought I'd see the overseer of the sanctuary intervene like this.
Now is the time to withdraw, Arms.
No. I can't just run away. I have to save Hina. I have to get her core stone.
Listen, this isn't a fight we can win right now. We have to pull back.
Curse it all. Now Hina's core stone is...
How did a man like that get trapped outside the sanctuary?
For Wheeler Woe, he knows not our whereabouts.
Trent's probably keeping him plenty busy.
First things first, who is Trent? For that matter, who is De La Who's It?
Golly, you don't know anything, do you? I'm not a historian, but I'll summarize what I can. Trent is one of the goddess's emissaries. He watches over the entrance to the sanctuary to keep the people who aren't supposed to be in there out. I guess you could call him a neutral overseer. His job is to protect the goddess, but he's not exactly one to stick his leaves into the business of the alms who come his way. We're lucky we got him in a good mood, or we'd be goners. As for the gentleman who is sealed away in the rock, his name is Delaphos. Long ago he tried, and failed to overthrow the mana goddess herself.
Inconceivable!
Unfortunately, it looks like that long nap didn't change his mind about revenge either.
Overthrow the goddess? But why would he do that?
Don't ask me. We weren't friends or anything. When Delaphos was defeated the first time, his powers splintered, scattering all across the mortal realm. Lost to time and memory.
You're saying that the form we just fought wasn't even close to his true strength.
That's about the gist of it. If you ask me, Delaphos is gonna need to find the rest of his fragmented power before he does anything else.
This complicates our current mission considerably. Given your age, I am fascinated by the breadth of your familiarity with history, Jule. I love to learn myself, but I have not heard half the stories you have related to us.
My age? Oh, right. I keep forgetting how little you know about spirit folk. Sproutlings have a very, very long lifespan. That guy from before, Orin, was it? He mentioned something about Ki and Fadiel, right? When I first sprouted, the world was called Fadiel. I know what I say sometimes sounds like ancient folklore, but it really was the world I grew up in.
You mean to tell me you're actually an old man?
Huh. The fact that I'm older than I look is your takeaway from all that?
I'm only 17. Should I be, I don't know, more respectful? Sir?
Sure.
Nah, there's no need to get stuffy on me now, Sonny. More importantly, we gotta do something about Delaphos. And soon. The places where his divided power is being kept are the exact same ones where the Benevodons are locked away.
Benevodons?
Yup. Delaphos will have to release the seals to take back his power, which, lucky us, means the monsters can break loose.
There must be some mistake. I have read the old texts, and the Benevodons were felled by the legendary sword of the ancient hero Delaphos. The goddess bequeathed her blade to her champion to aid him in his adventure. It is an epic tale passed down through the generations in prose and performance alike.
Golly, they made plays? Mortals sure do like to talk about things they don't understand.
Then, do you think the story's gotten warped over the years?
Well, it is true that Delaphos was sent to destroy the Benevodons.
So wait, what's the problem?
If both Palomina and Jule's accounts are to be believed, then Delaphos must be planning to revive his once defeated foes, using those great monsters to visit his wrath upon the mana goddess.
If he's as stubborn as I remember, that's exactly what Delaphos wants. Resurrecting the Benevodons will throw the whole world out of whack. Even completing our pilgrimage wouldn't be enough to balance things out.
Getting Hina's core stone from Orin is one thing. How are we supposed to take it from an ancient hero?
Right now, we're the only ones who know that Delaphos is back. There's no one else we can turn to.
So you do intend to go after him?
I don't care if he's some legendary champion. He still took Hina's core stone, and I won't let him get away with it.
I'll go with you. It's way too late to turn back now anyway. Plus, I don't think my friends back in the burrow would want me to abandon the rest of the alms to go to the mana tree on my own.
It was never my intention to stay behind. The more of us stand against the enemy, the easier the fight will be. You'll need backup.
As a former dignitary, I cannot condone an individual such as Delaphos destroying any domain, no matter how diminutive.
Delaphos got the drop on us last time. Without the element of surprise, we can take him. And Hina's core stone, for that matter.
Now that that's settled, what's next?
Let's not go back to the sanctuary yet. I think that tree guy might be mad at us for the mess we left behind.
Delafos said something about Earth after he woke up, right? Do you think he meant Guju?
Well, yeah. The Benevodons are sealed away near where each alm is chosen for the pilgrimage, of course.
But Liza and Watts are still in the area. We have to get back to Guju. I'm worried for Liza's
cada vez melhor.
And Watts too, for that matter. We gotta hurry. First things first. We gotta make sure we're battle ready. I'm not letting Delafos make off with Hina's core stone again. Let's plan our next move. Let's rest up.
Tá pra cá. Uma missão ali.
Let's plan our next move.
Cheio aqui.
I have to fulfill my duty of the Soul Guard. I guess this means I've improved. Let's go!
Whatever happened to the flower on your head, Jule? I think it goes dormant after the alm is appointed. Why?
Aw, I really wanted to try and pluck it. Maybe pull on it a little.
Gotcha. If it ever blooms again, you will be the last to know.
This feels great! Got some syrup.
Delos was not someone to trifle with.
Yeah. This is the first time we've come across someone so powerful.
Remember that you don't have to face him alone. We're with you, Val.
Thanks, Morley. All of your support means a lot. Go faster! This feels great!
Mais uma ruína.
Grizzly!
Ah, tá lá em cima.
Right back at you! Here, use this! Salamando Fishy! Come at me!
Ah, o bicho é 55, velho. Nossa, agora que eu vi.
Easy! Watch out! This isn't over!
Bom, se eu matar vai dar um CC legal.
Come on! You're mine! Take this!
Mas nem morreu, velho.
I feel sick. Salamando Candace! Gotta stay focused. Come on, okay. This should be handy.
Nossa, aí... Aí azedou o pé do frango.
Here, use this. I'm on it. Spirits, come forth. You're mine. You're mine. Salamando candle. Gotta stay focused.
Spirit will answer our call.
Here, use this. Come on. Here, use this. Command me.
Tá doido, mano. Deixa esse tanque aqui.
Hot. Right back at you. I'm on it. Here, use this.
Se eu ganhar...
Here, use this. Let go.
Time to get to work. Nice timing. This is your end.
boa. E o XP? Mentira, que não deu XP. Mentira, velho. Mentira, mano. Era só pra abrir o bagulho, mano.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Chateado, hein?
And off we go.
Não, vai dar um XP legal, bacana. Deixa 55. Ixi. Aí deu um XPzinho bom. Uhum.
This feels great.
Eu tô meio cansado de jogar com essa classe.
Thanks, little one. We owe you. Let's go.
Oh. Pode abrir aqui.
And off we go.
Era do fogo.
No, let's go. Go faster. This feels great. Go faster.
There is so much I long to learn. About heroes, benevodons, even the very way of the world. I do find it difficult to admit my academic shortcomings.
It's thanks to your studies that you are able to lead your people from such a young age. Those years weren't wasted. Have more faith in yourself.
Morally. Thank you for your words of wisdom.
Thanks,
We
little
will
one.
meet again.
We owe you. Please work. Let's ride this whirlwind. Let me see. A rare item.
Eu já tenho essa armadura? Ah, eu já tinha comprado por isso.
Take this. You're mine. Huh?
Ah, pode deixar.
Look at that! Figured y'all had reached the mana tree by now. What happened to that seed you were gonna use to climb the cliffs?
Oh, we fixed that problem ages ago. You should see the size of the stalk.
Good to hear it. But you picked a heck of a time to be visiting Guju, let me tell you. A big feller with a sword to match showed up with Orin in tow. Things don't look good.
Orin's alive?
For now. But he doesn't stand a chance against Delafos.
He's trying his best by my account. They're up there now by Liza's resting place. If she gets hit by a stray attack, well, let's just say you better get up there as quick as you can. I don't want any harm to come to either of them.
I don't know how strong Orin is, but I doubt he's...
Welcome! Peruse at your leisure. I see you. Happy doing business with you. I see you have a good eye.
Não tô usando ela.
Anytime. Welcome.
Cor de safira.
Coming in soon.
Não, peraí.
Welcome. You can't go wrong with these goods. You won't find things from your business. You won't find things from your business. You won't find things from your business. Coming in soon.
Equipar isso aqui. O pop de classe dele não dá dano.
Let's plan our next move.
Mana sword. I need it. I have to save Liza.
You are not worthy to be its master.
Oh no! Liza!
The rabble has returned, I see. The powers sealed within this land have returned to me. I have no more need of this place. Gareth, Avatar of Earth and Power, heed my summons. Destroy all that stands in your way and live again!
Orin!
Not my best moment. I
Ah,
was
cool.
too desperate, too selfish. Liza, I'm sorry. I only wanted to save you from all of this, but I failed. I wanted the power of the Mana Sword, so I could change this world. Val, I'm not asking for your forgiveness. Just remember the future we dreamed of. A world without sacrifices.
Aí uma mágica não lamenta, hein?
Core stones? But both of them. Core stones. Why do I always... Orin. Liza.
Gotta say, humans and the like are more tenacious than I thought. To go so far for the sake of others. Sproutlings are connected to our fellows in our environment, but I've never seen that kind of devotion in our tribe.
Orin may have been mistaken in the means of his undertaking, but his vision for a world without alms was not without merit.
Say what you want, but I'm never gonna forgive him for what he did to Hina.
I guess that things are never as cut and dried as you want them to be. And this coming from me, mind you. If we'd only been able to learn more about Orin's plan before all this. Well, no use crying over a spilt watering can. Now that we're here, it's basically up to us to figure out whether Orin had the right of it, or not.
You think he was telling the truth? About the Mana Sword having the power to change the world?
Beats me. I've never held a sword in my life, let alone a legendary one.
Orin's gone, but I have so many questions. There has to be more to this than we know. What he did was wrong, but I can't fault him for wanting to save someone.
I agree.
For now, let's go break the news to Watts about Liza and Orin. I promise, Orin. I'll remember, and I'll consider the vision you sacrificed yourself for.
Esse aí é o menor dos problemas agora. O cara lá vai ressuscitar algum bagulho louco.
rest up.
Did you find Orin? By the looks on your faces, I'm guessing.
Sorry. We were too late to save him. Or Liza.
Not your fault or responsibility. You tried your best, and I'm grateful for that. All I want to know is where that sword-wielded scum came from in the first place.
His name's Delafos, an ancient hero of legend.
What now?
There's trouble a brewing. The Benevodon's loose. We better hightail it out of here pronto.
Benevodon? It can't be! Not one of them legendary beasts!
Yep, Gareth the Benevodon of Earth was sealed in these parts for thousands of years. Now that he's free, we're in for a bumpy ride.
We can't let Watts' home be destroyed. This village was special to Liza, and Orin too. We have to fight, everyone. Are you with me?
I mean, sure, if you think we're up to fighting an all-powerful primordial monster.
Right now, there's nobody else who can.
Y'all are willing to fight the Benevodon for us?
We have to try. Do you know where we can find Gareth?
I spotted the Benevodon deep in the Zawak Desert near an abandoned boat from bygone days. It's called the Diluc.
A boat in the sand. Well, it'll give us a foothold in the shifting terrain, at least.
With the seal broken and my powers being what they are, I'm easy pickings for a Benevodon. I know I've asked you for a lot already, but I'm begging you. Please save Goodju one more time.
We will. Let's head straight to the Diluc.
Perfect.
Benevodons might be too much for us, but we have to protect Goodju. Let's go.
Welcome! Peruse at your leisure. I see you. Happy doing business with you. Come back anytime. Welcome. All these goods are the cream of the crop. Take a late meal from your purchase. Come back again sometime.
Só vai ficar pra depois. Jantar e tomar banho. Ó, 13 horas. Já tem jogo, hein? Bom, com essa vista maravilhosa que eu encerro a live de hoje. Muito obrigado por quem colou. Deixa o like, se inscreve, compartilha se for possível. Ativa o sininho, isso me ajuda bastante. Uma ótima noite a todos. Bom descanso, uma boa janta. E até a próxima. Fui. Valeu, mano. Cola aí depois. Depois das 7 eu vou abrir outra live. Quando for umas 7h30, perto das 8 horas, eu abro outra live.